Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're doing another VR accessory review for your MetaQuest 2 headset. This one is a charging dock by ZyberVR. It retails for $59 on their website and about $55 on Amazon at the time of publishing. They have sales all the time on their website though, so make sure you check that out and see what the actual price is. I will link both of those below for you to find. You can also use the promo code Brian Sloan for an extra 20% off on the ZyberVR store. In this one, I'm going to unbox this and then I will show you how to use it and I will give you my review of it in the end. If you haven't checked out my other reviews of VR accessories, I will link that playlist below so you can check them all out. But let's jump into this one. Alright, here is the box that came in the mail, so let us unbox this charging dock. So as you can see, the box just slides out here. We'll open it up. We got our user manual, we got a couple of boxes, and the dock itself. Inside the first box, we have the power cable. Inside the next box, we have our battery covers, the batteries themselves, an extra cable that could be used to attach to a battery head strap. And inside that little box, other than the batteries, are just the little magnetic USB-C things that can go into the side of the headset to attach to the dock. Alright, so to install this, it isn't too hard. We can simply take out the battery that we have in here. Just funny, I have another rechargeable battery in there. This one you can see though is a little different. It has the USB-C plug-in right in the battery. These ones have just these magnetic poles on each end. And it just says to point them out there, just like that. And then here we have these new inserts with magnetic pieces right there, and I could feel it as I put that on there. I like that these don't bump out. They bump in a little bit, which is fine, but they're very similar to the original plates, as you can see. And now these are what attaches to inside of your headset, which will then, when you plug it in, gets attached to this. So it charges right there, and then you're not always having to plug that in. So I'm just going to slide some of this stuff up. Here is my headset. You can see that I've got the Kiwi audio strap attached to it. I will insert this right there, and now we are good to go with that. Set it up here. We will use that in just a second. Now let us plug it in. There we go. You can see it lights up as soon as we plug it in there. I think I'll just do it this way. Alright, so we do have power. It has one extra USB port here in the back, and that would be nice when you're using like a battery head strap, because then you could plug that in at the same time as well. Right now I'm not using a battery head strap, as you can see, just the audio strap. Alright, so let's put these both on here. And I'll just slide this forward a little bit. There we go. And you can, I don't know how well you can see, but it is lit up blue now. And if I remember right, I'm going to double check here in the user manual. If it is blue, then it means it's charging. If it's green, then it is fully charged. So both controller lights are blue, and the main headset light is also blue, so that means it is just charging. And once they turn green, then it is fully charged. Alright, I'm going to try this out a little bit and kind of let it run its thing, and then I will give you my review on it. Alright, so I've been able to use this charging station. Now let me give you my review. Here are my pros and cons. Pros, I like the sleek and simple design. It's nice and sturdy, nothing's moving around, there's no moving parts. It's nice and solid on your desk. I like the magnetic connectors, so you aren't trying to plug things in. They just go on magnetically. I like that it comes with rechargeable batteries, but that's kind of a given with a charging station. But it's nice not to have to worry about changing out batteries. I like that the battery covers are the same size as the stock battery covers, because then if you wanted to put some grip covers over top of it or things, and it's not changing the size of it, you could still use those. I do like the extra USB outlet on the back, so you can charge your battery head strap at the same time if you would like. And I like that it fits a battery head strap on there. If you have one on there, then you might need to move it a little bit forward on your desk, but one does fit. In terms of cons, I don't like that the magnetic piece that goes into the headset, it'll get in the way if you use a battery head strap. You have to remove it each time if you want to have a battery head strap plugged in. And for me, my fingers aren't quite small enough to pull it out on its own, so I had to use like little pliers to kind of pull it out there each time. So that was a little bit of a trouble. I don't like that you can't use controller covers, or else the connection can't be made. You can remove controller covers and then you can put them on the charging dock, but you can't leave the controller covers on. And kind of a small thing, but I don't like that it takes up space on the desk. I've seen reviewed other charging stations where they're actually on the wall, so it's up off your desk. It's not taking up space on your desk. So that's just a little thought there as well. Those are my pros and cons. Overall, in terms of a desk charging station, I do like this one. It's a pretty good system. So if you want to check it out on the ZyberVR store, you can use the promo code Brian Sloan for an extra 20% off. And I will link where you can find that in any other place as well. Thank you for checking this out. Make sure you check out my other VR accessory reviews, and we'll see you next time on Brian Sloan Artist.